I don't know how many folks don't own items like this. But one thing I do know is people do like to save money. How about a money saving video and I give you guys some hacks? I was torn up over a friend that was murdered, and I'm still not over it. Okay, I don't forgive people for killing, and let's hope Texas starts defending its border and starts taking those feds by their balls and getting rid of them. All right, so my video is not about the border. We'll do something on that maybe this week. I'm not over my friend. They just his funeral was yesterday. Okay, so I don't want to get ripped up again. I lost somebody I dearly cared about. All right, work boots. See this stuff? This is cheaper than a $7.50. This can of bullshit is $7.50, I believe, and this was given to me as a gift. I'll use it later. It's the same thing. Chemically, this is one thing about the United States, like the Special Forces, Navy, certain people that have technical MOS. I have to go in generalization. I know you can't pinpoint. There are so many MOSs and job descriptions, but people that are working with mechanical aspects, some chemicals are identical or very, very similar in nature that you use. Only when you go to clean your house and you see that cleaner, okay, because we're going to talk about cleaning your house, okay? You see this stuff? You can buy a bottle of cleaner, and it's basically pretty ineffective on almost everything, or it's only slightly effective. Now you combine it with something like this, and how this hack is pulled off is you dilute this. So you save your jugs in order to do that. I'm a guy, and I like big jugs. Trust me, ladies, I love big jugs. Ladies with big jugs. I just love big jugs. But they also come in handy in the shop to make this up. You dilute it because the sprayers have a pressure sensor in them. They'll only take so much pressure. So if the product is thick and non-diluted, and don't worry, it's not going to hurt the effectiveness of it. It just triples to quadruples 10 times the effectiveness of a product like this. Okay? So what I do is I save these. I save empties. There's one over here when I make this stuff up. Because a lot of people say, what are you doing with those empty bottles? Throw them away. Nope. It's still got a little in it. So that's what I do in my spare time, like this time of year. Because if you're restoring a vehicle, say a truck or something like that, okay, and you got that mold all over it and that black acid rain stuff, okay, products like this clean it right off. Now, would I use it on a clear coat finish on a new car? Well, first of all, you don't let your car get that far down. Okay, I use a lot of Simple Green combined with products like this if I need a little, if I feel as though I need a little extra help or dissolvation, because like I said, a lot of chemicals, they are in the same family, but you're buying it at a quarter of a strength because of the government. They don't clean their bathtubs. They have somebody else clean their bathtubs. This stuff works great on soap scum. You have that soap scum and another thing, the toilet and that, and it stinks, or your bathtub, say you're a mechanic, especially if you do diesel, you put this together with some Simple Green and you clean your tub, you won't have that diesel smell in your tub no more. And that goes for your washer and your dryer. This contains a lot of phosphates, and that's why I said, especially those older paint jobs, it's good to clean a car down, but it has a lot of phosphates in it. So don't be using it on an older paint job continually. Okay, if it needs to be sealed, you clear coat the car or have it refinished. Okay, if not, you've got to keep it inside where the elements are not going to affect it, because this will eat the paint eventually. It'll break down. Those old synthetic enamels, that's what they are. They're synthetic in nature. They get soft during the sun. So if you put this shit on, that's why your paint job can go to hell in a handcart real quick in the sun, because this will actually age that paint. a lot of years. A lot of people, if you use a product like this to clean that classic car that you drag home, I don't want to keep juggling bottles, but anyway, do it in the shade. Don't do this. Don't do this hack in the sun, or do it in the evening after the sun is down. At night, a lot of people prefer that when the weather's really, really hot. It cools off at night, and that sun is not on the paint. You might not be able to see with your binocular peepers that good, okay? But okay, we covered two things, like keeping your piggies from stinking, okay? That's the same as that other stuff. I usually rub the boot out too with a rag. I give this like 3-4 coats, and it's pretty effective for keeping your Tootsies dry, okay? And this, like I said, soap scum, mold on the siding. There's 100 uses for it. Your laundry. You just got to make it up and think. Okay, there's a lot of phosphates in laundry detergent, but you can't dilute and mix that down. That's made for hot water and agitation dilution. It's not made for direct dilution like a dishwashing liquid. This is made for direct dilution. Now my last hack, okay, because people picked on me. I'm the guy that paints auto parts, okay? When I put them under the hood and everybody thinks you're a little on the fruity or crazy side. I said, you get a little bit older, get up in your 40s, and you're dealing with kids, you're dealing with bills, bank problems, mortgage problems, this problem, that problem. You forget shit real quick because the other problems take over and they take priority in your head. So when you open your hood and that auto part's painted, it's the same thing as stuff like this. I have an older snowblower here. Okay? This snowblower was made in 1999. Because my dad was like up here, and his brand new snowblower was going to hell in a handcart. And he's like, what the hell? He said, that looks like new. And I said, oh, I use it all the time. I mean, it's on its second set of belts already. Maybe it's fourth set of shear pins, and its second or third carburetor. Okay? But it looks like new. He says, oh, that damn thing looks like new. What a. It's not a how to whata. It is a how-to. And I'm going to give you the how-to on that. I'm adjusting. I got to do something with this tripod. We're going to actually try another type of mechanical. But anyway. Now. These spray waxes. This does the best job. If you can get a hold of it. And it's cheap. Because like I said, you go buy those store-bought chemicals and some of that stuff, it's outrageous. Okay? Some of this stuff, you can use it in place of Rain-X. You don't even have to buy Rain-X no more. Although I do prefer the original Rain-X, not the stuff in the cleaner cans and stuff like that, the window cleaner and that. That's kind of meh. But the original Rain-X, that works a lot better than even stuff like this. Okay? But when you have a snowblower and you have a tractor, oh, you're out there, you're waxing your tractor. What do you got, a whack job head? Well, you know what? You get enough grime and dirt on that, and then you start wondering why the damn thing starts deteriorating. Not so much an old Craftsman or Deere. They don't deteriorate all that fast, believe me. But some of that sheet metal does, and especially when it's exposed to dirt and a lot of hard sun, well, this helps keep the dirt and the grime that actually dissolves that paint and causes rust. And also washing your equipment. It's one of those no-brainers, okay? So I'm getting back in form, and those are some hacks that are going to save you a real lot of money, especially soap scum, dirty siding. You don't have to buy all those goddamn expensive chemicals. Just save some money. That dishwashing liquid and a gallon of Simple Green is like $20 altogether. You buy a bottle of stuff like this to spray on your siding, and they're getting $19 or $20 just for that. And it's only a quarter as effective, if not the dirt that's on your siding kind of laughs at it. Well, that's bullshit. But you couple products, like I said, like I make there to clean your tub and stuff. You couple that with like a pressure washer or say a scrub brush. Like if you're cleaning your tub. Now I don't care if it's plastic. They say about scratching. If you buy a decent bristle that it's not real stiff or metal bristles, and you scrub your walls and you scrub your tub by spraying that mix that I have on there, this stuff, use a fender well brush, one of those with the square head. It does a fantastic job, even the toilet. And this stuff will make anything in the back of that toilet that's sticking on it, including a lot of the water stains, it makes this stuff come off. We have a lot of lime up here, and the reason why it doesn't hang out in my toilet and bog up my toilet is because I use products like this. It has a lot of phosphates and a lot of thump to it. All right? We'll get back to this motor. The old carburetor's going back to China. They're gonna send it back to the Chinaman, and he's gonna see what he did wrong with it. I just got the other one, okay? So remember what I told you about having to buy 2, 3, 4 carburetors before you get one that works? I have another one ordered from another company. It's just about $55 on Amazon. You know what? I'm probably just gonna send this bullshit back, get credited for it, and buy that. But right now I gotta financially recover. So anybody interested in hacks and stuff and how to, this is a video to start with, because you can start improvising on things that I'm teaching you about and use that in your manner. Mix it with something else. Don't be afraid in this day and age. Listen, folks, in this day and age, do not be afraid to try something. If you're going to try it on something you don't value. Don't try it right on the thing. Okay? My friend had chainsaw oil in that all over his tailgate of his truck. I took that stuff, and he had it in his garage. I sprayed it all down, and his mind was blown because he tried for 2-3 days to get that off the tailgate completely, and it would not come off the tailgate. That chainsaw, that chain and bar oil, that's some good stuff, believe me. It sticks. And I told him, oh, maybe for rust purposes, because it's not like the truck was the most beautiful. So maybe you should leave it on for rust purposes. But some of those oils, they do attract grime and other contagions that do induce rust. So you got to watch what type of oils you fool around with. Okay? So end of my videos, and outside of stuff like this, I use transmission fluid, put it down cylinders, put this in your cylinder head to free up valves, your valve guides, and things like that before you start cranking on that motor to see if it's free. Because sometimes that, and you take your hammer, tap the valve, make sure the valve is free. Okay, that might save you a starter, might save you a battery, might save you a fire underneath the hood. And transmission fluid, you don't have to buy Marvel Mystery Oil and Engine Free and all those other products for $20, $25, $30, because most of it contains this, transmission fluid. All right? I'll catch you on the next one, as Dave would say. I wanted to reach out to Dave at Liberal Hive Mind there, the X22 guy. I think a lot of the dude, because he's pretty continuous and contentious with honesty and truth. I have a lot of respect for the dude, regardless of who he is, what he is. I don't get into that shit. When I have somebody with some brain power, okay, these tricks like I'm showing you here, they're worth more than Joe Biden will ever be worth in the next 100 years. He's a worthless piece of garbage. Stuff like people, when you see truth and see things actually work before your eyes, dilute, okay, that dishwashing liquid, and then put it in with your cleaner in your cleaner bottle, and you'll see something that works better, especially soap scum, especially mold and that, okay? You want to protect your boots. You don't have to buy that name brand stuff at Dick's Sporting Goods for $20 and $25 a can, like that other crap, okay? It was a well-intentioned gift, but so, all right, guys. Catch you on that next video.